Hi, folks. Welcome to the Weekend Investing Daily Bite of Wednesday, 10th of September. So, Trump tweeted that India US relations are getting better and we'll probably find a negotiating point. But an hour later, he urged the European Union to put 100% tariffs on India. So, this man has, hourly change of moods, and until something is done, it won't be done. The market, thankfully, did not really believe either of the two tweets and started to march up a little bit, which is good news from the market's perspective that they are not, they are market is pretty sure that some positive outcome will come out of this. That seems to be the undercurrent, and there is very low probability that some real damage will get done. I think with that hope, the market is proceeding forward, and we should also proceed forward with that hope. Disclaimer as always, please read fully, understand it, then move forward in the video. Do subscribe to the channel as well. Nifty gap up this morning, could not go up any further from where it gapped up, but a decent 0.42% gain for the day. I think the market will take it with both hands any day, any gain which is coming right now. Nifty next 50 also gaining 0.43%. Mid caps doing well today, actually, erasing most of the losses from 3 days back when it opened gap up at 0.95% up. Small caps gave up some of the ground from the morning highs to 0.66% gain. And bank also gained 0.59%. So decent gains across all indices. Gold continues to move up 0.71%, almost 10,971 per gram. We are approaching 11,000 or 1,10,000 per 10 grams. This rally is unprecedented. At least such rallies have 2 3 day 4 day breaks in the middle. This is just going relentless upwards. It seems like buyers are just queuing up to buy, and the anecdotal evidence from the local jewelers is that there is a premium of 2.5 to 3,000 rupees per 10 grams on gold, and that is after such a run up is quite a strange situation. Declines slightly increasing through the day, advances slightly declining through the day. Not the best of outcomes from a gap up day, but at the end of the day, if the advances were 349 and declines were 150, we'll take it with some positive Q. Nifty IT stocks U-turned. So after yesterday, when Infosys was leading due to its buyback, there is more hope that IT will not be targeted, and that's what is causing some comeback in IT stocks. Auto stocks, all of them doing some profit taking. You know that auto stocks have been on a tear since quite a while, maybe 3 weeks now. Bharat Electronics did very well. Tata Consumers did very well, and some of the banking and finance space also did quite well today. In the Nifty Next 50 space, you had losers in DMart, Swiggy, TVS Motors, all which have been running up recently. So profit taking there. Hindustan Aeronautics rising after a long time. CG Power, Motherson, JSW Energy, Adani Group also moving up, and some PSU banks also moving up for the day. Movers of the day was Avanti Feeds at 15% move. EU has approved 102 new Indian fishery establishments for exports to the EU. So EU seems to be very eager to increase trade with India, which is very good sign. We need to reduce our concentration on the US, and EU is a great partner to be. Oracle Finance also up 10%. The parent company in the US is trading at 28% up post last night's narratives. Management has come out with a very, very optimistic scenario going forward, and the Indian uh, subsidiary also jumping up 10% on that news. Sectoral trends, IT leading the rally today, 2.6%. Defense also moving up after a while, 2.5%. PSU banks also up 2%. Very nice move in PSU banks. Central PSEs and real estate also moving up more than 1%. The only losers today were India consumption stocks, media stocks, and auto stocks. Auto stocks, I would think, is just a blip in the strong rally that they're having. It is not really a down move. It is a profit-taking move uh, in the very short term. IT stocks, you can see roaring up in the last two sessions. Just remember, 3 days back, they were sulking like nobody's business. But in just 2 days, the entire scenario has changed. Oracle, Persistent, Coforge, Emphasis, and Wipro uh, taking the lead in that space. In Indian defense, also, it looks very shallow and sort of consolidating here. It is not really going down any further. Last 1.5 months, there's no net loss in defense index. And Bharat Dynamics, BEL, Zen, MTR, and Unimec leading the defense stocks right there. In the tweets of the day segment, again, this is coming back to the tweet of Donald Trump. The tweet sounds very nice that India and US are continuing negotiations, and I look forward to my friend PM Modi. And I feel certain that there will be no difficulty in coming to a successful conclusion. So it does seem like from this tweet that Trump is uh, creating room for some bonhomie to happen and for some negotiation to happen, and the sort of standoff that had gotten created for that to soften down a little bit. I think he's realizing that uh, dealing with India is not as if he's dealing with perhaps some very small country. The next tweet was about Boat. Boat has reported 61 crore. So if you see all these new age companies and their IPOs, virtually all of them were able to show profits just before coming to IPO. There's a lot of tools in the accountant's book to do that and to evergreen sort of the profit and loss just before the IPO. A lot of investors will jump on this IPO. I believe 15 or 20 mutual funds have already sort of decided to go in on this IPO in a big time. I don't know what is happening. If mutual funds can't understand valuation for which they have a fiduciary capacity to their investors, who can? Um, I don't want to sound ill about that sector, but there is a lot of ill that is happening in that sector also. So there would be all kinds of favors being given to all kinds of merchant bankers and fixers, so that funds can buy that stock that they are selling. A lot of things happen in that space. I have dealt with that space from 1996 to 1999, and I know what happens inside. So take my word for it. Uh, Mutual funds probably would do much better if they only stuck to fundamental investing, just basis merits. We are doing a case study in the second video of the day. Is my trip is our example. Turnaround story in the making or not. Do watch this video. If you like this video, do like and share this video, and of course do subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.